Hey friends! John here, and welcome to The Martial Actor. Today we're going to go over how to audition in 5 steps. Now, I know a lot of you actors out there are terrified of auditioning, and to be honest, it's something that I didn't used to like either, but now it's something that I love to do, and so hopefully these 5 steps will help you get over that fear, get out there, and land some roles. Step number 1 is to get comfortable with rejection. If you can't take rejection, this is not the industry for you. A strong actor will land 1 in 10 auditions. That means there are 9 rejections for every 10 auditions, and that's a good rate. If you're not good at taking rejection, you can practice. The best way that I found to practice was by going on dates with people, but that's a whole nother story. If you are uncomfortable with rejection, I think it can tend to stem from a lack of self-confidence. Just remember that we're all on this journey together and that everyone is in their own place and going at their own pace, so just be kind to yourself. Step number 2 is to find auditions. If you're looking to get into plays, make a list of all the theater companies in your area. Look at professional theaters, look at collegiate theaters, look at community theaters. Find out what their seasons are and find out when their auditions are. See if there are any roles that interest you. If you are looking to get into film, find out if your local college has a film department. Film students are always looking for actors to be in their stuff. If you're in a large city, most large cities have some type of online hub for the film community. So Google that or look at Facebook groups. I find a lot of my auditions on Facebook groups. Nationally, there are 2 huge websites. Look at Actors Access and Backstage.com. If you have a phone that can record auditions, you can audition for literally anything. There are so many auditions out there, you just gotta put in the legwork to find them. Step number 3 is to memorize. Now, obviously you can't do this if you're going to an audition with cold reads, but if you're going to an audition where they have given you the sides beforehand or have asked for a monologue, I cannot emphasize this enough, memorize. Get off book. If you're not off book, you're not acting. It is so much harder to make strong choices if you're worried about your lines. If you're spending too much mental energy to focus on your lines, you can't connect with your body and you can't connect with your partner. Step number 4 is to make strong choices. When I go to auditions or I go to callbacks, so often I will see so many actors playing exactly what's on the surface. What I mean by that is they will portray exactly what's on the script. So for example, if there's a line where a character says, "I'm angry," I will see actor after actor after actor saying that line in an angry manner, which is not wrong per se, but it's very surface level. You're only repeating what the script is already giving you. I think it's much stronger and much more interesting if you play the subtext. What I mean by that is reading in between the lines to see what your character is feeling and playing that. So for example, if we're taking that same "I'm angry" line, look at the subtext, look at the scene, look at the character, and see if you can figure out what they're feeling underneath that. They might be saying they're angry, but are they feeling lonely or feeling betrayed? Or if they're feeling sad, play that. It's a much stronger choice, it's a much different choice, and it will help set you apart from the competition. Another way to make strong choices is to play against the emotion that your character is feeling. I know that doesn't make a ton of intuitive sense, but as people, we do this all the time. So for example, if we were using that same line, instead of having your character say, "I'm angry," in an angry way, try to play the anger where you are keeping it in check, where you're trying to control the anger to show your character not being angry. This happens all the time. When people are sad, they don't want people to see. When people are happy, they don't want to look weird. When people are angry, they don't want people to know. Even though it's not intuitive, we do this all the time. So I think that that's another way to make strong choices. Play against the emotion. Step number 5 is to forget about it. Auditions are a chance to step into a character, make bold choices, have fun, and then forget about it. So many times I will see actors audition and then mull over whether or not they got it. It's a really easy trap to fall into, but it's such a waste of energy. Once you've auditioned, you've done everything you can and the rest is out of your hands, so don't stress about it. I think it can help actors to have a ritual. A lot of times after I'm done with an audition, my ritual is to go treat myself. I will go treat myself to my favorite food, or I will go to the store and buy something, or I will play a video game that I've been wanting to play. I will do something for myself as a reward for the effort that I've put in and for the act of auditioning in and of itself. Regardless of whether or not you end up getting the role, if you reward yourself, you're hacking your brain to make auditioning something you start looking forward to instead of something that triggers anxiety. the best way to forget about it is to move on to your next audition. And that's it for today. So take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you next time.